My best friend, how you doing? Welcome back to my vlog channel, aka your daily FaceTime session with your bestie. Sometimes multiple times daily, sometimes not at all. Sometimes I ghost you a little bit and I'm like, whoa. Well, okay, here's the real reason. So last night I filmed a vlog for you. You'll see it before this video goes up, I'm sure. And it was a long one, and it was me sitting in my office talking about trying to have another baby and like sex and things like that. And so I filmed that last night, but by the time I was done filming it, it was literally like, I don't even know what time it was. What time? Oh, it was before I started doing my nails. So it must have been around 8:30 or so. And I did this long video, but then by the time it was like uploaded and I was ready to post it, it was like 11. And I was like, I'm not gonna post something this good at 11 o'clock. I'm gonna wait until the morning. But then the morning came and I've been so darn tootin' flippin' busy that I haven't had the chance to do that either. So either way, but I did my nails, bestie. Look at how cute. You see that? I kid you not. Friend, they literally took me, I kid you not, I'm not exaggerating. I didn't even get up and go to the bathroom. I didn't get up and have a snack. Straight through 5.5 hours. 5.5 hours to do these nails because all the little rhinestones took so long to place. That's why I only did my thumb and my middle finger, because I was just like, I was going to do all of my fingers and I was just like, I literally can't. Like, that will take me 10 hours. Like, if it took me 5.5 hours to do 4 of my nails, it would literally take me 10 hours if I did all of them. So we did not do that today or last night. Oop, I didn't realize this was a mergeroo lane. Ooh, but anyway, yeah, so I'm really pleased with how they turned out though. I think that they are fabulous. And with the pearls and the blue, it's like, I have to do a drunk princess video. I have to now. I have to be Ariel. I have to get a little shit-faced wasted and do a video. So, and then this is this hand, which did not turn out as good, but still good. So, yeah. I have to put these nails to use. Maybe do some pearl triggers. Maybe do some, yeah, like an Ariel role play or two. You never know. The options are endless. I mean, endless, really. You could do pearls. You could do underwater. You could do pearls. You can do so many things. Oh my God. But yeah, so I did the nails. Took ages, but here we are. By the end of it, I was just like, okay. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna have a couple of sours. Sour, like, it's a kind of beer. And I was like, I'm gonna have a couple of sours while I do my nails. Well, it took me so long to do my nails that I had like 7 sours. And if you've never spent an entire night drinking sours, oh, you haven't lived. By the end of the night, my mouth just tasted like straight up vomit. Straight up vomit. I was like, ooh, did I throw up? I can't tell. I think I did in my mouth, but like, it was just gross. I mean, I love a good sour, especially if it's like tart and sweet, like lemon juice. But the sours that I was drinking were more like just an ale that was a little sour. It wasn't like a sour ale. It was just an ale with sour, if that makes sense. So they were not the finest of sours. Because I can deal with like the acidity and like the sour, ooh, you know, but the beer flavor mixed with sour, I'm just like, damn. I had some sour monkeys and some Clowntopia, I think they were called, Clowntopia fruited sours. So, all in all, neither of them were great, but It's okay. And then, so you guys don't know, I'm on my way to get a bicycle. I am. I'm on my way to get a bicycle. Guess how far I have to drive this time? Just guess. You were close. An hour and 20 minutes. I have to drive an hour and 20 minutes to get this one. And then an hour and 20 minutes back home. So by God, if this one does not work out and I have had to, in these nails, take out the car seat, lay down the seat, drive all the way, and put the seat back in, and I still don't get this bike, ooh, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be pissed. But it was listed for $190. It's a Diamondback hybrid women's bike, 15-inch frame. I believe it says new tires as well. And yeah, so that is the bike that I am going to pick up today, and it's blue. It's in Rochester, Minnesota. If you guys know, you know, if you've watched my vlog many times, I love Rochester, Minnesota. I go there usually once every 2 weeks to get my favorite food of all time. Best food I have literally ever had. And it's glitching, it's getting hot. That is so frustrating. That is so frustrating. If it's glitchy right now, it will go away. I'm about to get onto a road that I have to stay on for a really long time. And so I will unplug it from my car, and then it will stop overheating. So yeah, but if you know, you know, my favorite food of all time is Old Abe Coffee Company in Rochester, Minnesota. Incroyable. So good. So freaking good, you guys. And they are closed Mondays and Tuesdays. So I will be right there. I will be so close yet so far to my favorite food. And yesterday, actually on Saturday, I was just like, F it, I'm going. Like, I am going tomorrow. No questions asked. I have not gone in a couple of weeks. I need it. So I'm going to drive to Rochester tomorrow. Rosie, do you want to go on a girlies trip? And she said, yes. And then CJ was like, on Father's Day? And I was like, shootski patootski. No, not on Father's Day. Are you kidding? I wouldn't do that. So I didn't go yesterday. But that means that today and tomorrow, I don't get it either. So, all right, we are merging onto this road. Let's see here. Once I see how many miles I have to stay on this road, then I will. Okay. So yeah, how are you guys doing? I hope everything is super Gucci-Tucci for you guys. I am turning on the air a little bit so that it can possibly cool down my phone. And I got breakfast this morning because I had to, because I went, CJ gave me $200 bills to go get this bike, and the bike was listed for $190. I'm getting it for $150, and so he gave me $200 bills. And I was like, that's perfect, except I need like a smaller bill. So I just have to go get some coffee. I have to get some coffee and a breakfast snatchwich is what I was going to say, snatchwich. I have to get a breakfast sandwich. So I went to the Caribou and I picked up my Just Egg vegan flatbread sandwich. Excuse me. And I also picked up let's see if I can recite my order properly. My extra large iced oat milk latte with 4 pumps of stone fruit syrup. So it's like a peach latte, basically. It's right here, but I didn't realize that I would have to go to get food or like to get a coffee. So I didn't bring my reusable straw, which is a bummer. But for the amount of times a year that I actually drink out of a plastic straw, it's all good. It's literally like, if I had to put like a number on it for how many times I drink out of a plastic straw, I would say probably 5 days out of the year maximum. And that's if I'm just like in a situation where it's like, shit, I don't have my straw. Or if I'm like out at a bar or something and they just give me a straw. So I'm good. I'm good. I'm a very eco-conscious, eco-friendly beach. So yeah, it is a beautiful 77. So I didn't have time to bike Rosie to school this morning because we were running late. I was running all over the house and like trying to get things ready and I was up so late doing my nails, so I barely got any sleep last night. And yeah, so I was just a little bit behind this morning, so I couldn't ride the bike to school. And then CJ will not be around really. I mean, he might be for a little bit, but this week he's really going to be busy. And so I'm like, I don't even know if he's going to be able to take the carrier, like the child seat, off of my bike and put it on my new bike. So I might not even be able to bike Rose to school for the rest of the week unless I use my old bike. But like I said in one of my previous vlogs, I literally was like, just make it to the school, just make it to the school. Like I was super concerned that I wasn't even going to make it to the school. So I don't know if it's worth the risk, but yeah, so I might not even be able to bike her to school this week. And the guy, when he gave me the WeHo Blast wagon thingy seat to attach to the bicycle, it came with a bunch of different attachments for different sizes of bike seats for you to like attach it to your bike seat. And he was like, but I'm really telling you, like, once it's on, like almost permanently. It's insanely hard to get off. I had to take a screwdriver and a hammer and like hammer it off. And he was just like, so make sure you've got the right little adjuster piece, because once it's on there, it's on there. And I was like, okay, thank you. But now that I'm thinking about it, if CJ is not, because I was like, oh babe, you're gonna have to walk me through like how to take it off and put it onto a new bike. And he was like, okay. And then I remembered that whole conversation and I was like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to do that by myself to get hold on, bestie. I can do anything myself. I do not need CJ for anything. But this would probably be something that is going to be very difficult. I mean, I will try, bestie, before I write it off. But if I can't get it off and I am at risk of breaking these nails that I just spent 5.5 hours on, or breaking a tooth, or otherwise breaking the mechanism that I bought for $150 or $180 to bike Rose to school in, if I'm at risk of any of those things, I would enlist help and just be like, hey, can somebody who's good with bikes like come and help me? Because there's no need to put my nails at risk for such a task. So anywho, just passed a copperoo, didn't get pulled over, yippee-ki-yay. We are in just the beautiful farmland of Minnesota, the southern, we're heading south or something. I don't really know where Rochester is. I think it's like southeast or something. I don't know, because you don't take 35 to get there, and 35 is the road. It's like the freeway that you take to get everywhere. You either take 35 north or 35 south or 35W or whatever. Like, you take 35, but you don't take 35 to get to Rochester. You take a different road. So, like, if it were south, we would just go down 35. So it's obviously not south, it's somewhere else. But yeah, I'm guessing like southeast Minnesota. I don't know. But either way, the fields are beautiful. Love a good farmland. Love that. Yeah, it's a beautiful day, but it's supposed to get really like insanely hot this week. And insanely hot for you and insanely hot for me, it may be different, okay? They may be different. But it's still insanely hot for us. It's going, because we're really humid. That's the thing that some of y'all don't understand, okay? Is that we get hot and humid, like cut the humidity with a knife bad, like really nasty humid shit where you can't even breathe. Like you go outside and you're just like you're suffocating because you can't breathe and your whole body is just damp. It's not a dry heat, it is a wet heat. So it is supposed to be extremely humid, and I think 97 degrees real temp this week. So it's supposed to be really, really hot. Really hot. So yeah, not excited for that at all. I'm not a hot girl. I mean, I am. Thank you for correcting me, bestie. I am a hot girl, and I do hot shit, but I don't like hot weather because it makes me melt. So yeah, we don't like heat. My daughter is so me. Oh my gosh, she is so me. She's just like, oh, it's so like it was like 70 degrees and she's like, Mom, it's so hot. It's so hot. Can I take my shirt off? I'm so hot. I don't like it. Let's go in the shade. And I was like, me, my kid, for sure, 100%. But yeah, so I did my nails last night. I filmed a video for my ASMR channel, and then I filmed that vlog. So I technically filmed 2 videos last night and did my nails. So it was a productive night, and I wanted to film more. I was like in the mood to film, and I sat down and I filmed the video. But then once I did, I was just kind of like, okay, like I'm done. Like I don't really have anything else I really want to say. And then I proceeded to film like a 37-minute vlog or something like that. So yeah, it was just funny because I turned on my camera or my phone or whatever to vlog, and then I expected it to be like a 5-minute video just saying, hey, hope you guys had a good day, love you, bye. And I just talked and talked and talked and talked and talked, and I was like, wow, this is crazy. But as for like an ASMR video, there are some nights where it's just like clearly, if you guys can't tell, I'm a very loud person. I'm very loud. I like to talk. I like to hear myself talk. I'm just like blah, 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 blah. Like I really like to talk and like be loud. I am a loud girl. And so some nights it's just genuinely really hard for me to do an ASMR video. And I'll be like, oh my God, I really want to film. Like I want to do, I want to do something creative. I want to like make a video, express my creativity, but I just cannot sit there and be quiet and be slow and be gentle. Like I just can't. So I filmed my video because I sat down and I started filming it, and I really enjoyed it. It was going through a tube of toys that I got at an antique store recently, and I really enjoyed filming that. But then afterwards I was just like, I can't be bothered to sit here and be quiet. I just can't. And I then realized that the rhinestone of my nail fell off, and I was like, no. But I noticed it because in my vlog I was like, oh yeah, like I'm thinking of doing my nails, but I don't know if I'm going to. And I was like examining them, and then I was like, oh, I guess that answers that. Like my rhinestone fell off. So yep, I'm on my way to Rochester. I'm gonna get myself a bike. Yes, I am. Yeah. So what are you guys doing today? Are you working? Tell me about that. What do you guys do for work? I'm very curious. Oh, this is so yummy. Okay, so they said that in an extra large, that I was like, how many pumps of the stone fruit syrup would you normally put in that? And she said 7 would be a full, and 3.5 would be a like half or whatever, in terms of pumps that they would put in an extra large. And I was like, okay, I'll take 4. I'll take 4 pumps, please. And I think I would have liked 5. because I really wanted that like peach stone fruit flavor to come out and be like it was last time. But last time was too sweet. It was almost like candy. It was good, but once I got through like half of the beveroo, I was like, okay, I wish that it was a little bit less, just a little bit less, because I don't like sweets very much. I like salt. So I had them do 4, but I think 5 would have been good. So I think next time I'll do 5 pumps of the stone fruit. So yeah, I really hope this bike works out. Like, I really do. It's a low step, just like I wanted. It's a hybrid, just like I wanted. New tires, which is good. 15-inch frame, like I need. So hopefully it works out. Everything seems good. And I think it has one of those like soft gel seats already on it, which is perfect, because the one that I have, that I purchased for my bike that I currently have, is like super narrow and skinny. And I think this seat is wider. So my seat cover that I bought wouldn't fit on that one. So I'm glad that it already comes with like a soft gel seat. That's perfect. Because this booty deserves some cushion. It just does. It deserves a little cushion. Anyway, I brought my microphone. I brought my other phone in case I wanted, because I asked you guys recently like a bunch of questions for a Q&A video. And so I brought my other phone so I could like look at the questions if I decided to film that video while I'm in the car today, which I may not, but I may. You never know. You never know. And it's Monday, so I am impatiently waiting for my Ibotta midweek maker bonus to come through, because I did not get the weekend warrior bonus last week, which was such a bummer. So I don't know, maybe I'm just not going to get a bonus this week. Maybe I'm just done with bonuses. I don't know. I treat that app so well. I use it every day. So I'm hoping that they give me something. But yeah, normally they come out on Mondays, and it's valid like Monday to Wednesday. And you get like a certain amount of offers, and then you get like an extra bonus for like $1, $3, $5, whatever. Is it windy? I don't think it is. I don't know. My car is like going like this. I swear to God. It's like really wobbly. Don't know what the deal is with that. Maybe it's the road. I don't know. So that is the plan. And then maybe I was thinking too, I could go through a couple of questions and just like talk about them on a vlog. Like if 1 or 2 questions stand out to me as something that I would like to talk about further and like really give a deeper explanation to, then I could just chat about that today as well, because I will be in the car for a very long time. So yeah, I don't know. If you made it to this part of the video, if you did, excuse me, I have a burp coming, I can feel it. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Say hey friend or hey bestie in the comment section down below. It really helps me with the algorithm, as you guys know. Like, more than you know, it really helps me.